So we are here now at the dealership, and they are working together with Planet42, right?
Yes.
And who you are?
I'm Louis, the owner of the dealership.
Okay, you're the owner.
Yes.
And so the people can buy cars here, and they cannot do it like in Germany, so they cannot go around and watch the cars, so they have to go first to the sales department, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you doing this?
So that we can find out what the clients want before they go onto the floor.
Okay.
So we want the clients to find out we want to find out what the client wants, so he doesn't get confused when he gets on the car lot. This is a very big car lot. There's maybe about 300 cars here in one car lot. So then the customer, we take them to the car, they view the car, we tell them about the car, and then they decide. We ask them how would they like to pay, if it's cash, finance, or they're going to do rent to buy. So rent to buy is for people who can't get finance. So we've got that facility where the people rent the car, they then choose a car that they want, but we obviously, before we do that, we find out what they can afford, so that we don't spend our time. I mean, the guy wants a Porsche, but he can't afford a Porsche. He can only afford maybe a smaller car.
Okay.
So first we pre-qualify the guy. Ask him, listen, what are you earning? What are you earning? What can you afford a month? Whatever. If he says no, he can afford so much a month, we put him in the car that we go show him the car that he can afford. And then of the car that he can afford, we've got a variety. We've got maybe between 1 to 10 cars of every price range.
What you can see here is now we have very expensive cars, right?
Yes.
Or
but the idea is that we tantillate your taste buds when you arrive.
Okay.
So we've got the expensive cars at the door, and then obviously we've got everything else further down. So it always helps to make the place look nice. You know, even the person who can't afford an expensive car likes to look at an expensive car.
Of course, yeah.
And looking is for free.
Okay, and firearms are not allowed. It's also different in Germany. We would not see such a sign.
Yeah, this is Africa, so it's a little bit different from Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy gets checked at the door. This is just to make the customers feel more relaxed. Okay. Now we can walk through the dealership. I'll show you.
Let's do this.
So we got many salespeople here to help the people.
And I saw the sales executive of the month is sitting in front.
Yes. Well, he was lucky this month. That's why it moves around. Sometimes it's at the back here, so it doesn't matter.
So you're changing the place. So
no, whoever gets the trophy, whoever sells the most cars gets that trophy on their desk for the month. And the other guy, you'll see there, he's got the most service, the best service. That guy's got a trophy on his desk there. He had the best service. So people went online on our website and they said, this guy gave me the great service. And he got the most replies online for great service from his customers. Nice. So he gets a prize and he gets a trophy. Okay, just to motivate our staff so that they want to do well.
Gamification everywhere.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so then the customer will come on the floor, and let's say now, for argument's sake, he can only afford a car for 130,000. Okay, so we'll go show the customer a car for 130,000 on the floor. Okay, so here's one, 130,000 rand, and then we'll show him the car. He can go for a test drive. We take the guy for a test drive. In order to go for a test drive, he needs a driver's license and whatever, because he needs to have a driver's license to get the rent to buy. Then he takes the vehicle, he drives it. If he likes it, what we do is we send the car for a road ready to check the car is all okay. You guys do it's MOT. We send it to MOT to check the car, check everything is okay, and then if everything is fine, the customer then puts a deposit. We then fit a tracker in the vehicle. Okay, so that this is for the rental cars. Okay, because I think that's what you guys are interested in.
Yes.
So with the rental cars, the car goes for a test. We check it, everything is fine. We then take a deposit to put a tracker in it. The reason why we want to put the tracker is if the guy doesn't pay the vehicle, we can switch off the car and go get the car. You know, if he stops paying, we can go get the car, and we can also see where the cars are, and we can track their mileages. So if they're traveling, they're going over the mileage limit, then we can tell them, listen, you've gone over your mileage limit or whatever. You got a question?
From the borrower side, what is more attractive, this rent to buy system, or just buy a car on a credit line, or? So
in South Africa it was great before, before COVID. There used to be a big business with financing cars, but now a lot of people, because of the COVID, they didn't pay their bills and stuff, and they became blacklisted.
Okay.
So now maybe probably, let's say 75–80% of the population are battling with their bills being behind and so on. So this is a good way to the banks don't want to give those people finance.
Yeah.
So this is a good way for us to give them, to have an opportunity to sell them cars. Because very few dealerships do this and have the opportunity to do it and know how to do it, it's a very great business.
Yeah.
Okay, so not all the dealerships are doing this. There's only a hand-picked few that Planet42 has chosen, which they use and they allow to do this. So that we partner with them and then we sell cars together and we work together. So when the guy, he takes the car, before he takes the car, so if you were going to buy a car and you're going to take delivery today, we fitted the tracker, everything is fine. We go to the finance department, they sign the documents, and then you go inspect the vehicle. So we go through this car, maybe for half an hour. We check everything is working, everything is fine. Because also the customers, when they're trying to get out of the deal, they say, yeah, but I bought the car, but this wasn't working and this wasn't working, whatever. So we have a very strict test sheet. We go through the car, we check the headlights, we show them how to, the engine, we show them how to check their oil, check their water. We show them how the functions of the car work and everything. We show them the bodywork on the car, no scratches, whatever, and they tick it and they sign off on it. Okay?
And you are working together with Planet42, what you are paying for their service, or how does it work, the collaboration?
So with Planet42, we sell them, they finance the cars, they pay us for the cars, and they rent the cars.
So the car belongs
a rental
to...
company. It's their car,
okay,
yes.
Their car, yeah.
Yes. If there's a repo, if they want to send it back, sometimes they give us cars. When we're lucky, they allow us to resell their cars. We can sell it, it's not a problem. Then they give us a commission to resell. But if most of the cars are our cars that we have here, yes. So there's the repos there's not a lot of repos. You understand?
Yeah.
Compared to the business, there's more good business than bad business. Yeah.
And do they have also competitors? So there are other rent-to-buy services in South Africa?
Yes, there are other companies. Okay, but Planet42 is probably the leader by far than anyone else.
Okay, probably they paid you to say this, right?
No, I'm telling you because I use other companies. Okay, I don't only use Planet42, but Planet42 of my rental business. Last month, I think maybe we sold maybe 30 cars on rent to buy. Probably Planet42 did about 25. The other guys altogether, the other 2-3 companies did 5. And it's because they've managed to find a way. They've got like this. However their system chooses the customers, has helped them to capture the market. You understand? So their product, the product that they have is much better than their competitors, and that is why they're doing well. Yeah. You'll see that they are. If people talk about, before people used to say, I want to do rent to buy. Now people say, no, I want. Do you do Planet42? They don't ask you, do you do rent to buy? They ask you, do you do Planet42? If you say no, I do this other one, they try it. But Planet42 is the leader, and it's not because I'm saying it. I'm telling you, I can show you on my figures how many cars I sell with them. Yes, so that is why.
Yeah, and this is also a benefit for you as a dealer compared to other dealerships, that you have this rent-to-buy system with Planet42, because you have you can offer easier financing of the cars, right?
Yes. So what has happened over time? Obviously, we still sell cars for cash, and we still sell cars on finance. All that it's done, it's helped us because we can sell more cars now. So where we could only sell to one side of the market, we can now sell to a bigger part of the market. Yes. Great.
Awesome to see this. Yeah. So I think I have no more questions so far. So it's just that the investors can see what they are really investing. So probably know that the loans from or the projects from Planet42 are listed on an investment platform in Europe. So, and people like me can invest in those cars probably in the end. So it's quite interesting to see what is behind.
Yes, it is interesting.
Thanks.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Cool, man.